Like upset picks, not a crazy one here, but the Shock, you know, they've been so strong throughout the Summer Showdown. Really only that slip up against the Dallas Fuel.
Time being, Proper is caught in the middle of the play for the time being, but receives a quick cookie. And we're back on. Left goes down here, but Finn's been removed by Pelican. Dante clinging to life, though, and Violet is going to finish the job. Proper, always good for an up-close shuriken headshot dash combo, and Merit has nowhere to run.
I gotta feel like, though, if you get Proper that week, like we saw
some gentlemen, Kilo, that's pretty aggressive positioning. It's not going to be punished, though. It's going to be the commanding shout that sends the Shock forward. Great coordination. Just when it looked like Kilo was maybe too far forward, in fact, he was right where he had to be.
Yeah, you said he was maybe too far forward, and he heard you and slid even further forward as he gets in there with the rest of the team, wants to brawl out on the Sojourn. And
91% accounting here. Kilo goes for this overclock, and he's found Pelican already. That's a high-value shot, and make it two. Two steaming holes bored in heads for the Outlaws, and they are in no position to contest this. Dante eventually gets dragged off his horse as Violet completes the kill, and that will be enough for the Shock. A strong start indeed. Kilo getting close to that overclock. It's going to be a sound barrier for Lep, and Violet's all too happy to acquiesce with one of his own. This will force the Outlaws back. It's the Blade that strikes the fear of God, and even God's name is Proper today. That's two with the Blade, and the Outlaws are nowhere to be seen. They want to try and gain some ground, and Proper is corralled into the corner, but it gets a repair pack. He's still fighting fit. Kalush is getting close to the rampage, and he fires the knife on Dante. Pelican's Blade. Barely anywhere to go with it. He's able to get rid of Proper, who was definitely deep behind enemy lines. And Kilo slides on in himself. All right, the Shock are just going to throw themselves at the Outlaws here.
I don't mind it, though, for the Shock, right? Kalush, he'll back up, die on the point here, as you're going to get up to 99% one-fight territory.
And he's still at 6 health. Eventually, he's able to top himself up, but the rest of his team has already fallen. He'll play from the outside, but Proper had a sixth sense about this one. He'll hunt him down as that spider sense tingled. Sound barrier for Leopard, desperation here. Only he and Lastro to benefit from it, and very quickly, these two beleaguered supports will be put in the ground. Dante head first into a railgun. The Blade from Proper just to cut the cake of victory as San Francisco make it a map.
Yeah, and the Outlaws, I mean, this is just so odd, right? They've just done a lap around the point. It's you actually get a kill here for Pelican on the Finn, so maybe with the commanding shout gives everybody a little bit more health. You can actually stay alive.
Oh, you're kidding! All right, Proper, okay, picking his jaw off the ground. Nicely done by Merit. That's two quick headshots. He gets back in the fight and he makes his presence felt. 3 final blows. Merit 0 deaths. Okay, he gets topped up. He takes the mega health pack, but Proper decides it's time to go. It's going to be the sound barrier from Lip as prescribed, and Violet falls first. Overextends into Lastro, who starts flailing about himself. 2 key kills from the Brigand again. Merit cleaning house. He's 5-0 on the Ash right now, and the Outlaws are...
Now this may be the time where they actually stay in here.
Are they accounting for Proper in the Blade, though? Here it comes! Sound barrier out for the Houston Outlaws, and Proper left brandishing cold steel in the middle, though, where the Merit under pressure, and Proper takes him down. Unfortunately for him, the rest of his team get decimated. Houston. Lastro Dante, a lot of damage. Dante a little bit caught out, but commanding shout allows his team to again group around him. Yeah, this is a tough one, and San Francisco making all the right moves, Matthew. Oh, Pelican is so low. Where the ultimate team for the Houston Outlaws? Okay, Runny comes out, but Pelican's already gone down here. Kilo up on top of the jail, hoping to incarcerate the Outlaws here. Proper going in, thinking about it. Kalush, Rampage, it's good. Oh, the Outlaws absolutely rolled. Absolutely rolled.
The Outlaws, that's brutal here for Houston, as now they're just getting bullied.
Oh no, Lastro maybe down to deflect damage there if I'm not mistaken, and the Blade to make things even worse for Proper. Dante gets filleted. Oh, you're kidding, Proper. Unholy performance. No mean feat though, let's just be clear about that. Kilo trying to stay Pelican off. He a little unaware right now of the Sojourn's presence. Kilo remaining somewhat invisible, but Proper and he combine on the kill with Lampin. It's again Proper getting final blow credit. But Kilo is able to command the high ground. He needs to deal with Merit though, and it's dangerous. Dante went down though in the meantime. Proper's being topped up here hastily by Violet. They want to send him forward as quick as possible. The Cyber Ninja sortie is cut short by Pelican. Proper with the eye roll there. Couldn't get out Overclock online. Bob's coming up here in just a moment. They're running for Lastro here to give the Outlaws some momentum, and Merit's able to take advantage. 5v4 now as Bob's in the periphery, just putting damage down as he does, and Merit's coach cuts Kilo into next Tuesday. Finn is down, and the Outlaws are far from done, ladies and gentlemen. Another checkpoint for Houston.
I mean, this is a performance.
The balance of power back in the Shock's favor. Finn goes for the rally. He's going deep. Kilo getting aggressive here with the railgun shots. He's putting some damage down. But nothing to run home about just yet. Kaluj gets in there. Kilo finds the body shot. Lastro goes the way of the weary. And that will be that. But my God, Houston. What a run across the map. Will it be required, though, is the question. Commanding shout, the Shock take a ton of damage early. Here comes the Rampage. It's good for 3. Finn and Vita both connected with it. Kilo just melts. The Houston Outlaws, they are doing this.
Pelican trying to hunt down Proper here. Is everybody running him down? Man, Outlaws look tremendous here in map number 2. They battle back to take it.
Pelican trying to LOS here as much as he possibly can. Okay, he knows where Kilo is right now, but he's popped the Overclock. Can Kilo make more of these key connections? Lev has a sound barrier there. Merit's Bob has been removed, but Kaluj loses out in the Junker Queen matchup. Pelican goes for the deflect immediately, and now it's going to be a sound barrier for both sides. Pelican's going to get whatever damage he can, but Proper is one better. Regardless, the Outlaws come out on top. As Lastro trades the kill, and Merit was alive in the back line the whole time.
I mean, spawn camp I was talking about trying to get out of.
Pelican's down, no chance. He went for the blade. He got shut down. Violet's able to remove Dante here. Proper doesn't need to draw cold steel. The Outlaws looking a little listless.
Somebody's moving the
back camp. Lep. Oh, so close. You will pay the iron price for that one.
I mean, he draws him back. The downside is he is now dead, and it looks like Pelican, nope, not going to be able to get a touch.
He got overtime. 3 players here for the Outlaws seem to be left, and they can't even touch, really. Proper gets rid of Dante. And the Houston Outlaws are derailed. Has space here, decent part of the map for him to play from, and he can see the shot trying to get up in his face. And oh, Proper doesn't give Lastro a moment of respite. Gets up his nostril with that Dragon Blade. And yeah, San Francisco, they're starting to feel it now. Pelican trying to back away, but he's not in line of sight of any of his healers, and Proper, he knows it. Well, Violet rather, as Left doesn't have that up. It's going to be a nice little Rampage connect. Blade, Pelican bailing his team out. 2 kills, Kilo and Finn both go down. Kaluj needs to find some work here with that axe swing, but Proper gets rid of the enemy Genji. 3 versus 2 now as the Outlaws are in an awkward spot. It's just going to be left all on his own, and he gets last samurai'd. A San Francisco Shock back in the lead.
Start.
So who cares if there's 2 support ultimates from the Outlaws, Matt? Let them use them. San Francisco hoping to force some of them out sooner rather than later, and Lep does use the sound barrier here. Proper's blade, definitely quite threatening, and if they can get Pelican, they can make this scary for the Outlaws. Lastro, though, Shaolin Monk level discipline does not expand the rally.
No.
Proper is the cat amongst the pigeons here. Merit's forced to take flight. Lastro won't be nearly as lucky, and those wings are getting clipped.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's looking brutal here for the Outlaws because the Rampage comes in, the rally as well. And it's going to be a mad rush out of the spawn, but Finn, Kaluj, and Proper right up there. They do not want to let the Outlaws out.
Here's the blade. Sound barrier for Lep. He's going to try and put him in Lastro on the point, but Merit is going to be cut down to size. Proper, ever the sushi chef here, is going to have his just desserts. It's a full clear on New Queen Street. What a way to send your foes packing to the lower bracket.
And it's really being able to get that checkpoint off the start, allowing